Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a review today for a film that I just got sent to me. I received this movie, I think, a few days ago in the mail, and I just watched it last night, and I must say, this is a really humorous and enjoyable film. This movie was sent to me from the director, Ricky Shore. If you've been on YouTube for a while, then you probably have heard of his name, but if not, I'll leave a link down below to his YouTube channel. He did this film with his wife, and also in association with Eight the Chosen One, who is another one of my favorite YouTubers. But the film is Pain Jack. And yeah, this is the DVD screener that got sent to me and personalized, and it's written on the front by I believe his wife, and yeah, it's got their name right there. And on the back has some promotional material. There's the Facebook page you can check out, and the YouTube accounts, which are all right there. And in it, it comes on a normal DVD-R, and it also comes with a poster, which is really cool. I really like this artwork. Open it up. There we go. Comes with a poster right there. I think you guys can see that. It just says, thanks Cody on it. So yeah, this is really great, and I'm very thankful that he sent this to me, because he sent me a message. He saw one of my reviews, and he sent me a message asking me to do a review for this, and I was really excited for it, because I'm always happy to do reviews for, directors. But, yeah, so the film basically focuses around, Ricky Shore's character. He plays a character named Alex, and he lives in an apartment with his wife, Marissa. Yeah, that's her name. Sorry. And their little baby girl, as well as their dog. And in the opening scene, he comes in and he's kind of bummed out. He's talking about how that he went to an improv class, and he was really bummed out because he tells his wife that the people there said that he wasn't really good at it, and they were looking for someone else. And he comes in really bummed out about it, and he's kind of a jerk to her, throughout most of the first half of the film. He's just pretty much a jerk to her. He's even a jerk to his dog, who tries to come up and love on him, and he just pushes him away. And he just seems like a jerk type of character at the beginning of the film. Later on, the wife, Marissa, is looking through their bills, and she notices that they haven't gotten billed for the improv class. And he tries to make him an excuse and say, "Oh well, they're just they're just gonna charge me double next time." And she ends up finding out that he hasn't been going to his improv class, and he tells her. And from that point, you kind of realize that that Alex really doesn't have a sight in his life. He really just has a really big, just a negative look on his life, and he just really doesn't have anything going for him. You can tell that he's really beaten down by, I assume people that have criticized him, because he tried to do improv, and now he's not doing the class, so he clearly, they clearly said something to him, and he doesn't want to do it. And he's pretty much just a bitter jerk throughout some of the film. During the film, Marissa gets a book from, I forget who she gets the book from, but it's a copy of The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. And I like that they put that book in there, because if you know anything about Ayn Rand, I don't know a whole lot, but if you know anything about it, you can tell that it's one of those books that really has impact on a lot of different people. And it has, I don't know a whole lot about it, so I can't really discuss the book, but he ends up getting it and reading it. He says, "Oh, don't throw this away, I'm going to read it." And as he reads it, you can kind of tell that something changes in him. And after he's done reading it, he wants to do something with his life. He doesn't know what to do. He feels that he doesn't have a place in life right now. And then he comes up with the idea to start doing YouTube vlog videos. But he starts thinking, what kind of vlog videos is he going to do? So what he does is that he goes on YouTube and starts watching movie reviewers. and one of the movie reviewers that he starts watching is Eight, the Chosen One. And then he tells his wife about it, and his wife is just kind of like, "Oh, you're watching YouTube? Okay." And she doesn't really think a whole lot about it until he spends the entire night watching it, and he just keeps watching it over and over again. And she starts worrying about him, because all he's starting to do now is just watch YouTube videos. He ends up becoming sort of obsessed with this one YouTuber whose name on YouTube, his name is Ricky Shore. I've never which is funny because the director of the film is Ricky Shore, and he's just it's not how to describe it. It's a different person using the Ricky Shore name for the film, and he ends up becoming obsessed with this Ricky Shore character on YouTube, and he ends up wanting to copy him. So he gets a camera and he starts to copy him. And Ricky and the reviewer, he reviews things like music and stuff like that. And so Alex wants to start doing that, but all Alex does is that he looks on like Pitchfork, magazine, and he starts reading that, and then basically just starts saying what they've written in the magazine into his videos, and he starts acting very, very strange. He becomes very, very obsessed, like I said, with the Ricky Shore character. His wife becomes very, very worried about him, because sooner or later all he keeps thinking about is YouTube, just on and on, over and over again. At one point, he goes over to his brother's house, and his brother says, "Hey, I'm a rapper. I'm doing I did an album. Can you review it for me?" His brother would is a rapper, and he asks, "Hey, can you do a review my album for me?" And Alex is like, "All right, I will, but I got sort of stuff going on and all this stuff," and he's acting very, very strange. And as the movie goes on, he slowly starts becoming insane in some way. But the way it's not done in a traumatic way. It's done in a very, very humorous way. Like at one point in the film, he starts to believe that he's losing his hair, so he puts a bald cap on his head, and then he also starts wearing these glasses. And for some reason, whenever someone would take his glasses off, he acts like he's completely blind and he can't see. There's even one humorous thing where he's watching a YouTube video on a iPad or whatever it is. I'm not big on stuff like that, but he's sitting there watching a YouTube video, and he's in like a fetal position. And every time he's watching a Ricky Shore video, and every time Ricky Shore would say like a name of the person or the name of the album, then Alex would like repeat it, and he'd be sitting there like, and he's just acting really, really strange. And as the movie goes on, he becomes completely obsessed with these characters, where he wants to become Ricky Shore, and he wants to be as popular as he is on YouTube, and he just goes completely out of control. That's as far as I want to go to it. Now, the movie itself is a very, very humorous film. It's not overly traumatic at all. It does get a bit traumatic at the end, but the whole movie about him just sort of becoming insane is really humorous and really funny, some stuff that he does. And, he tries to do so much different stuff. Like, at one point, he ends up basically holding his wife captive, and he makes her go outside to record him running out from behind a tree, because he thinks it's going to be hilarious and it's going to get him like thousands of hits. Stuff like that I guess anybody that was addicted to YouTube or addicted to wanting to do YouTube, I guess it's stuff like that they would think about, but just done in a completely strange and over-the-top way. And, as things go on, things just get weirder and weirder, and they also get funnier and funnier. To me, I thought the movie was hilarious, to be honest. It's just, it's just so over the top, and his character is so geeky that it's just hard to take seriously. But then again, if you think about it, you're like, wow, that would be really messed up if this actually happened to somebody. Somebody became so obsessed with YouTube that they wanted to become their favorite YouTuber. And I think that that can, I wouldn't say it would go to that much extreme, but I can kind of see someone actually being sort of like that, but not as extreme as happens in the film. Overall, Pain Shack, really funny and sort of over-the-top movie, and it's one movie that I would definitely recommend to people. It's an independent film, and it's pretty much only shot in 3 locations: the couple's apartment room, and then the character Ricky Shore's room. Like I said, the person who directed this, his name is Ricky Shore on Facebook and YouTube. But the person that plays Ricky Shore in the film is not Ricky Shore. It's a different YouTuber who I'm not familiar with. But yeah, it's just an overly, like I said, overly humorous, just over-the-top movie that is pretty amusing. So if you're a fan of independent cinema, I would recommend checking this out. I'm sure if you want to see the film, just contact Ricky. Like I said, he's got his the Facebook for Pain Shack is right there, so I'll list them off. You can also, I'm sure you could also contact him through his YouTube pages. So yeah, they're all there right there, and I'll also leave links down below to the Facebook page of Pain Shack, as well as the Facebook page to Ate the Chosen One, because he played a good part in this. And yeah, I must say, very, very amusing and very humorous movie, and I really did enjoy it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching my review for Pain Shack. Thanks once again to Ricky for sending me this movie. I really did enjoy it, man. It was just a fun, over-the-top, goofy comedy, and it had some, it just had some great over-the-top moments. It had a few gory moments at the end, but it wasn't anything like overly gory. But the effects were pretty good at the end, I must say. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone for subscribing. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll see you guys next time.